brought something to my attention, and they said, Terese, you're not just going through, but you're growing through, and your life can actually help bless somebody else. Some of us don't realize it's just we having our Moses experience. That meaning leading people to the promised land in our day, in our time. Come into the room, Moses, come into the room. Moses is a person. Moses can be anybody, because of the simple fact we are living in a time where there's so much happening. And see, for a while, because I was going through something, I didn't want to talk. I might be going through something, but I'm growing through it. So the thing is, why you? Why you gotta be in pain? Why you gotta lose a loved one? Why you gotta walk away from your job? Why you gotta step out on faith? Why you gotta endure something in this season of your life? And why doesn't it feel good? Because if it felt good, you wouldn't grow. Right now, when you growing through something, you should be testifying, because people need to see what you're going through, because we are living in a day where people done lost faith. People done lost hope. People have forgotten who they were. For a long time, I didn't even love myself. It was the pain. It was the trauma. It was all of these things that I had to face, and I didn't know how to tell anybody. When you have this mindset, sometimes you can't get the words out verbally, so you act it out in a different way. But as I stand here today as this woman of God, this vessel, this earthly vessel, say that I'm growing through my pain. I'm growing through my heartache. I'm growing through the loss of my father. I'm growing, and it feels so good to be free. Because how do you know I'm free? Because I'm losing the weight. The weight wasn't so much the food. The weight was the baggage that I carried. I picked up my cross and I carry it. So you might be in a situation and you like, how can I make it? How can I come through this? Love and embrace you. Accept the real you. You don't have to be like everybody else no more. So we looking for something, but it's already here. But you gotta stand bold, be strong, and trust the gift that's inside of you. Because we all got a purpose. We all can spread love. We all can bring forth a change. We just have to know our name, know who we are, fight for what's right, and believe in the change. Today, I'm standing and I'm trusting and I'm growing through so I can help somebody else. So look at your life. Everything you go through, everything you grow through, everything you experience, it's not for you to just hold on to it no more. God gave you the vision. He gonna give you the provision. Don't be afraid to be who you were called to be. Start allowing your life to be the example. Allow your light to shine in dark places. You never know how you changing somebody's life just by being yourself. So today is the day I stand healed, set free. And I didn't see it, I didn't understand it. Because so many times we look at the Bible and we read the Bible, but we got to relate to now too. So are you a leader? If so, the people will follow. If God called you to teach, you teach. If you supposed to speak, you better speak. Whatever it is that's in you, it's going to come out. But you have to say, I'm walking by faith. I'm walking. I'm trusting in who I am. And I'm going to tell my story. Good evening, good evening. To God be the glory. I want to thank God for life, joy, peace, hope, His promise, for Him being a wake maker, a problem solver, a heart fixer, and all that we need, and so much more. I have a special guest here, all the way from Dallas, Texas, that is. And so, before we get started, I want you guys to do me a favor: like this video, share this video, and tag somebody in it, because I again have this special guest and he is doing amazing things in his community. So I want to make sure people know that this young man is amazing, and I've had him on my show before, but this time is special. This time is different. And so, welcome. So, hi, Mr. Roderick. How are you today?
How's it going?
All is well. So, listen, can you tell the people what your name is?
My name is Roderick Hill. I am the owner and operator of Underrated Clothing. Also partnered with God Given.
God given.
Yes, that's the journey I'm on right now.
So y'all heard that he said he's the owner of Underrated, and that's under dash rated. So don't forget the dash
Don't
in there.
forget the dash. If you forget the dash, then you
messed up.
You messed up.
So don't mess up today. So listen. It's a reason why he's here, because I believe in promoting people, promoting their vision, their brand, their purpose, and all of that, and allowing them to tell their story. So many times we get in these spaces and we have people on our show, or people have people on their show, and they don't let them get their message out. They don't let them get their story out. So I'm proud of what Roderick is doing in his community. So I said, come on, Rod, be on the show. Tell the people who you are. But today he's going to allow me to ask the questions. Right, Rod?
Yep. I'm just going to be responding.
You're just going to respond today? I love it. I love it. So, do you have on one of your outfits today?
This is not out yet, but this is the 13th Disciple shirt. A lot of people don't understand what the 13th Disciple is. And I'm not going to give it to them yet, because I'm not going to release the shirt just yet. So this is just like a prototype.
But that is dope.
Yeah.
13th Disciple. Listen, hold on.
And you got the God Given on the sleeve.
You got the God Given on the sleeve. So I told Rod, I said, I want. Hold on, y'all.
You can see that.
Do y'all see that? Yes, we can see it. That is actually amazing. That is dope. So listen, I told my brother, I said, I want a shirt. I want an outfit. And I'm waiting on my outfit and shirt.
It's down there.
Oh. So y'all lucky he didn't bring it up.
I was trying to be on time.
Yeah, talk about it.
Well, still being late.
Mm-hmm.
See, I was late today.
You was late today, okay?
But I was on time.
But you was already on time. But you know what it is a saying. I'm gonna let you go ahead and finish saying what you were saying before I say it.
On this entrepreneurial journey, it enlightened me on a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be a stickler on time. Like my time has now become valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Like I never understood what your time being valuable meant.
Mm-hmm.
Now I totally understand it. Like some phone calls just don't matter.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm in a zone where it's just what my brand is. I don't it's been a blessing.
Yes.
I've had people wanting me to do things for them, but I have to turn it down.
Yes.
Because I'm focusing on my brand.
Hold on, because I need you to say that again. Because the thing is, people try to take us for granted. They see that we're building a business, building a brand, but it's bigger than money. It's just we're doing something that's kingdom mindset is what I call it. Correct. And so the thing is, it's like they'll call you 12 times and like they want your time, but then they don't want to pour into your business. Not so much financially, but that time you taken away from me to actually pour into my business, you would rather me talk to you. So you said something, you know, now to protect your time.
Yes.
Because it's valuable. So what led you on this journey of making clothes?
Making clothes? My cousin.
No. What was you finna say?
I thought you was talking about why I'm full-fledged in what I'm doing now.
Yo, we're gonna talk about that too. So why are you full-fledged? Let's go to that first question.
Yeah, we're gonna do that one first,
and then you come back to that.
So,
okay.
I've always been into clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have a lot growing up. You know, drug addicted parents, grew up in poverty. A lot of misfortunes.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up on hand-me-downs, but I always found a way to make the hand-me-downs make it look good.
Mm-hmm.
And so I started, but I was into art, so I used to sketch a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe like in 2011 was the first time I designed a shirt, but it was for my flag football team, just making a uniform, and everybody liked it. And so my cousin Jay Reiser,
shout out to Jay.
Yeah, he pulled me to the side. He was like, "You just turned into a clothing line." And I was like, "Man, everybody gonna buy this stuff, man. I just dress because I make stuff for myself." That's how I originally started. I was making clothes for myself. I got tired of paying $500 when I leave them all. Like I go pay $200 some dollars for the Jordans, and then pay another $200 for the fit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm creative enough that I can do that on my own.
Right.
And the first outfit that I ever made, I still got a picture of it on Facebook. A guy offered me $300 just from everything I had on, and I didn't know. Like I was like, no, because this is mine. Like, and now that set a light bulb off. Like somebody would literally pay you money off the street if they really like what you have on.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I just started doing it just randomly. I wasn't putting a lot of time into it. It was just something that I was doing that just on the side, just to make people look at it. And then I ended up, I'm a hat guy, so I was working at Liz as a part-time job, and I started making hats. And everybody wanted my hats.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, this looked like it could be something, but I was trapped in worldly ways. And we'll get to the worldly ways, what I mean by that, when we go down that journey.
Okay, so listen, I want to say something because he over here looking quite dapper today. And what I mean by that, because this actually has my attention. And I'm waiting on him to create me something, but I'm not going to go there today.
Oh, no, it's on the way.
It's on the way.
I just, when I say it's a gift and a curse. Like, I used to complain about my phone not ringing. But now my phone is ringing.
Yes.
Left and right. And I'm like, okay.
Good job.
So you have to have the mental stamina for this.
Yes.
If you want to be a business owner, you have to, like, you got to be all in or not at all, because you're just playing with it if you don't give it your all.
Okay. So what do you mean by that? Because sometimes we have all these business owners that's giving their all. What advice do you have for them?
I don't think they're giving their all.
So explain.
People, like, okay, so with clothing or anything for that matter, they say it lasts. If you're doing it, it can last for like 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll get burnt out on it, or you're doing too much, or you can't meet your deadlines. So you start treating it like it's a real job instead of your passion.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So yes, although it's a clothing line, underrated is not a clothes. It's bigger than that.
Okay.
The brand itself is way bigger than that. Underrated describes me. It describes you. It describes my people.
So tell them what the definition of it is.
Everybody's underrated. No matter how good you think you are, there's gonna always be somebody that think that you're less than. You know what I mean? So I come from a culture of underrated people.
Yes.
And the reason why I put emphasis on the dash is it's just like when you're born and then you die. In the middle, it's a dash.
Okay.
And that dash is your race to get whatever finish before you die. So I started underneath everybody else. I'm racing to get a rating. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm trying to put in enough work and enough effort that when I leave this place, people would speak highly of my name.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by highly of my name, you just let people know that I was a good person.
Yes.
Like I did everything that I could. So that's the true meaning behind the underrated.
Mm-hmm.
And then the God-given. Well, I can't give y'all everything.
Yeah, don't give it to us yet.
Because the way that I'm unfolding it, because remember I'm saying it's bigger than just clothes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a message behind it. Everybody's been hitting me up asking me about do I have a website or anything like that. It's because I want to compile things.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? When you go to it, I want it to be an experience. So
you know what? Thank you for that. Because we don't want you to just put it together. We want to make sure, like you said, it has substance and it makes sense and it's an experience. So we got to make sure we speak up a little because it's windy out here. So just speak up a little bit for me, okay? That's what one of the viewers said. They stopped a little bit. So I got another question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So since you don't have a website, how can people get in contact with you?
Know somebody who knows me.
See, she knows me.
If you know T, then you know me. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat.
What's your names?
On Facebook, it's Roderick Hill. That's RODERICK. Last name is Hill, HILL, like King of. On IG, it's Mr. Underrated 13.
One word.
Yeah. Snapchat is King Hill the Ruler. I got a TikTok, but I don't really know. It's Cold Tony.
Cold Tony. Mr. Underrated on Instagram, or Mr. Underrated 13 on Instagram. And then you said on what was the other one?
Snapchat is King Hill the Ruler.
Okay. So I got another question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So this right here, this is really nice. You have another shirt and short sets that's available. And what does it look like?
This is the, what do you call it? Like, I'm into fashion, but you know, when you release a certain design and you rock with that one, that's what I'm doing right now with the God-given.
Okay.
Like this, that's why I said this is a prototype. This is not out yet. This is not something I'm just getting a feel for it to see how I can do it. But the God-given brand, that one is big. It's big because people got questions about it. What's the one before the God? What's the 3-4? What's the what does the 13 mean? What does all this? I do a lot of studying, so numbers mean a lot, especially when you start getting into angel numbers and stuff like that. So, but yeah.
So I want to know something because you actually have this particular one, God-given 13. You have that available. How much is it right now? And I want to make sure that I get my outfit. So how much is it? And
the top and bottom. Let me be careful on Facebook. I'm not talking about sexual because I got no real. Like somebody asked me how much was the set. I said $50 for the top and bottom, and they blocked me. They put me in Facebook jail for like 20 minutes.
So let us be cautious. Let us be careful with what we're saying for those that are watching. So the full set, which is a top, which is a shirt, which I thought that's what you were saying. And the bottoms is shorts, pants, or what?
Shorts, pants.
Shorts and pants.
I got, right now, I'm pushing the wheel shorts.
The wheel shorts.
The Fresh Prince shorts.
I think I've seen them. Are they like
they're kind of shorter. They're like they get, when I put them on, it make me feel like the song "Summertime" is playing in the background. You know what I mean? So I call them either Fresh Prince or the wheels. And then I got the regular shorts. So gym shorts. I got joggers, whatever you need.
So what we're going to do for you, all our viewers that are watching today, we're going to post all his information on our Facebook page, our YouTube page, and our Instagram page. So that way you can make your order or place your orders with Roderick.
How about this? Because I do this on my live. I've been doing it here recently. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 13. If you can guess the right number, I'll give you a free outfit.
Did y'all hear that? He said, for my viewers that watch it today, you must be watching it today. We're not going to go like 3 days and be like, oh, this is the number. No, you have to do it today while he's live, and you can win. So I know my brother is on here, and I see some more people in here. So he is thinking of a number 1 through 13. You have to guess it, and he's going to bless you with an outfit. So that's shipping included?
Yeah.
Free shipping? You know, somebody said 13.
No, it's not 13.
So somebody said 12.
It's not 12.
Okay, so y'all keep them coming. It's not 12. It's not 13. Somebody said 7.
It's not 7.
It's not 7.
Sunshine got it on mine, but
you want to go with that one?
I'm gonna give Sunshine hers, so she got it right.
Okay,
but I'm still waiting on yours.
Come on. It's not 3. Come on, y'all close. Somebody is real close. It's not 3. Somebody is real close. It's not 13. It's not 12.
And typically, I don't let people guess more than once.
But since we only got 4 people on that, and there's 4 people on yours right now, somebody gonna watch this later, and they're gonna be like, dang, I wish I was there. So listen.
So if we end and nobody gets it,
you gonna pick somebody.
Nah, you're gonna leave yours up if they comment, you know the answer. So
okay.
But Sunshine, I'll make sure I get you yours. I need you to inbox me your size.
Not close. So listen, so since we got all these viewers on here right now watching us, so can you please tell us a little bit about your story and how it all got started? But you don't have to tell us everything. So
you just want from the journey for this?
Yeah, tell us the journey of the clothing. Because you kind of touched it.
I started in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
But I was working in security. Still, I feel like you get jobs to prepare you for something greater.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that anyone should have to work. In the Bible it says that the man doesn't work, but it doesn't state that he has to work for someone. It just says you have to work. Mm-hmm. So I was one of those people. I was a company guy. Mm-hmm. Like I would give my life for the job because my whole life I had been taught that you gotta have a job. You gotta have, all these things. And in the Bible, it never tells you that.
Right. What does it tell us?
It tells us, but like I said, the main one for me was if a man doesn't work, he doesn't eat. Mm-hmm. And I read the Bible just to see how, like, if it were asked, will tell you that you need to go work for someone. Mm-hmm. Working for someone, if it's not a collaboration, it's more like slavery. So speeding it up. So what happened recently, like not even a month ago, I lost everything. I lost my brand new car I had just got. I got evicted, so I'm homeless, but I'm not homeless. That's a different story.
You're houseless.
Yeah.
You're houseless.
No, and it's not even that.
You don't have your own house.
Yeah, I don't have a residence.
That's what it is. Because you got a body.
But I have a home. Like I have places, but I'm doing this only because I'm solely focused on my business. You look at anybody who has done something great that y'all like the Tiffany Haddishes, mm-hmm. the Tyler Perrys. All these people have been through a stage in their life where they lost They lost everything. I call it the season of Job. Mm-hmm. When you lose family, you lose friends, you lose your job, you lose everything.
Health fail. All of that.
And my father says that you need to focus on him, mm-hmm. and everything will be fine. So when I started going on my journey of telling people that I was homeless, mm-hmm. I was just looking at how people were like having sympathy. And I'm thinking to myself, it's like these people say that they believe in a higher power, they believe in Jesus, mm-hmm. and they don't even realize that Jesus was a homeless man. Mm. He was a nomad.
Yeah.
He didn't have a residence. Mm-hmm. He just went wherever he went. Mm-hmm. He was a carpenter. He made things. So he worked. He put the work in. Mm-hmm. So, everybody got to have a downfall.
Everybody.
Like
entrepreneurs, you, me, everybody, children, everybody.
But at that moment when it happened, I didn't even get mad.
Mm-hmm.
I was. You could tell them I was excited. I was on the go. I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta move. I
I gotta bless 5 people. I gotta bless 100 people. I gotta bless 1 million people. I gotta bless people with $1 million. Like you, all of these things.
And I'm doing it.
Yeah,
and I'm doing it. I think I've given away since I've been fired. I have given away monetarily like $300-400.
Mm-hmm.
All together, based on clothes and stuff like that I charge.
Yeah,
I'd probably be roughly about $700-800 in.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not hurting. So it's like, dang, this is crazy. Like every time I bless someone, my blessings come back. But once I receive that blessing, I don't hold on to it. I give it away.
Yeah.
Because it's getting bigger. Like I told y'all on my Facebook, I had a special announcement. So I got my first athletic prospect that I get to sponsor. His name is Roderick Brown. He's a defensive player for UNT, University of Texas. Me and his father, we go back, and his father bought 2 outfits from me today. And he talked to his son. His son wants me to dress him in my clothes. I also got another connection with Mr. Carter Anderson. I'm gonna call him when I get done with this.
Yay!
He's a photographer. We're gonna do some things together too.
I need to talk to you too, Mr. Carter.
Yeah, so we got some things in the works. Like I said, we're working on the website, but I just can't do it. I can't give y'all the typical website that y'all will want from a clothing line,
right? And that
because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a very cocky person. And I use the word cocky because I got to dumb down the level. Like, I'm very confident in what I do or what I bring. Like, I'll tell anybody, when I walk in the room, you going to know I'm there.
So would you say cocky or confident?
It's all the same.
You think so?
It's all the same.
To me, I think cocky is more arrogant.
A person who doesn't have the same confidence as me thinks I'm arrogant or I'm an asshole. Excuse my language. Or that I'm cocky. But somebody who is on the same wavelength as me, got the same type of, they say real recognize real.
Yeah.
And some people are looking unfamiliar because when you start knowing who you are, can't nobody tell you nothing.
Yes.
I mean, they can tell you something.
Driven. Yes.
So it's all the same to me. So when I meet somebody who's arrogant or cocky, I meet them at their level. That's something that we learned in masonry. Like, you don't, like, okay, I'm a 32nd. I don't meet a new Mason on a 32nd degree. I meet him on his level. Yeah. And then I walk him to my level. Yeah. And that's what I do now. So if somebody's cocky, they think that I ain't got it, I'm going to show you I got it, and then I'm going to walk you to this level. So that's why I say with my brand, there's levels that has to unfold. Okay. So you got phase 1, which was underrated, the introduction of underrated. Now we're in phase 2, which is God-given. There's a 4-step program for this. Okay. So the 13th disciple is part of the God-given, so that's not part of it. Yeah. But the next 2, well, you know what? The 13th disciple might play into that. Okay. But y'all gotta keep watching. That's basically what he's telling you. That's what I hear when you talk to me. Because anytime that I go live, I'm gonna have a contest. I'm gonna give away an outfit. How do we get on your contests? How do we add? Oh, so it's on you go live on your regular page. Oh, so we didn't even talk about that. So you have a podcast, a show that you do every. How often do you do it? I call it a live stream. A live stream. So how often do you do your live stream? Whenever my father compels me to talk. Ooh, okay. Because I see a lot of stuff, and I have a strong opinion about a lot of things. So if something strikes me like today, the shooting in San Antonio, everybody's up in arms about it, but not me. Because everything happens for a reason. God makes no mistakes. I don't know if those children that were killed today or yesterday. I mean, yesterday. I told you I've been running. Those kids that were killed, I don't know if they're paying for the sins of their father. Like, just because it comes, you don't know how it's gonna come. maybe their parents needed to spend more time with their children. The ones that survived, maybe their parents would pour more into their kids now instead of just sending them off to school and just doing their thing. Maybe if you have your own business, teach your kids how to be, I call it entrepreneurial parents, where you're not teaching your kids to go work for somebody. You're teaching your kids how to get it out the mud, or have a hustle about it. So I feel like stuff like that, traumatic things like that, happens for a reason. And if you ever read Revelations, it tells you this. Everything that we're saying right now, it's already said that this is going to happen.
Yeah.
So I have to look at it like, so when I give my opinions and understand these are just my own opinions. Yes. The way people feel, I agree with how you feel.
Yeah. But you know what? I want to say something to that, because a lot of times when we say things, people take it to heart. And so I'm learning that everybody has an opinion. Everybody is welcome to express how they feel and what they believe. That's what separates us. That's what makes us different. Like, I can't tell you how to feel. I can't tell you how to express, because like me, looking at how the children, lost their lives here, the children lost their lives in my hometown in Michigan. So it's like everything that's happening, like you said, Revelations, it happened in the book of Revelation, where all of this stuff is coming to. Like, everything that's happening is happening for a reason, and we don't know the reasoning. Like you said, we don't know who sins they're paying for, or whatever the case may be. But I had to bring that up because.
So let me ask this question, and I'm asking this to your viewers and my viewers. If you feel sad about this, ask yourself why. Now, you had to live a life, right? We all had to live a life. This journey is hard. It's a whole lot of people kill themselves because they can't make it through this journey. So that child who may have died, passed away, if they were still here, could you imagine what they will have to deal with now? Those kids that were there, what they didn't pass on, but they're gonna have to always live with being involved in a school shooting or a mall shooting. You see what I'm saying? I've been shot. I gotta always live with understanding how it happened. Like, you forget a lot, but when you have a traumatic experience that's that like
traumatic,
you know what I mean? You remember it detailed. You see what I'm saying?
From start to finish.
And sometimes you hold that stuff and it makes you lash out. It makes you not trust people. You know what I'm saying? So I think, knowing the world that we live in, it would be selfish of me to be like, dang, I wish that kid was still here. Because I already know what this kid is going to have to go through in life. Not just the traumatic experience, but the other kids who are going to, send them through whatever. Then when they hit the teenage years, what they're going to have to go through. Then when they get to their 20s, what they got to go through. Their 30s, I'm damn near 40. And listen to me tell you, I lost it all. And I had to have people look at me a certain way. But I didn't care how they looked at me, only because of my cockiness and my confidence and my arrogance and all that other stuff. Because that's the driving force that makes me who I am. That makes me a strong individual. Everybody's not cut from this cloth.
Well, thank you for your perspective. Thank you for shedding light on that, because, like, for me, I'm not gonna lie, it's a touchy situation because I don't understand a lot of different things, but I do know that I carry burdens, and so it's just more so from a spiritual aspect. I don't really like to talk about anything religious on the show or anything pertaining to certain things, because I don't, it's a time. I believe it's a time and a place for everything. But I thank you for opening my eyes. I thank you for opening my audience eyes, because you never know how they feel. Can
I this is me. This is my asshole mode.
Well, what mode? Your mode.
My a-hole mode.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm not religious.
Right.
I'm not. I believe in God. That's it. That is the end all be all. I don't care what you do, as long as you believe in a higher power, something greater than you, or that thing that you feel is greater than you, that's inside you. I respect it.
Okay.
But you gotta show me, because morally, there's a right, a wrong, a good, and an evil. I try to walk the straight line of good and right, regardless of the fact. Like when we were talking about the Will Smith, I can't say he was wrong because I did the same exact thing that got me thrown in jail for protecting my woman. So I can't say he was wrong.
Yeah.
I can say she's wrong because if that's your woman, she's supposed to stop that.
Yeah.
So it's just right and wrong with me. I don't care about your religious preference.
Because to me, it's black and white with you too.
Yes.
Because that's what it is. I feel like it's no in between, but hey, that's another show. We can talk about that another day. Because I just wanted to bring you on because I want my people to follow you. I want my people to support you. I want my people to know about your brand because it's amazing. And I like this. He came up here, he surprised me today because I ain't even seen this protocol yet. He sent me a picture, but I didn't know what the picture was for. So since I got him on the show, let me talk about that. So I love this shirt. I love this design. And I'm like, okay, Roderick, I'm waiting on mine. I want my design because I like that. And so I want to say thank you for being on our show because I just wanted my people to know who you are, what you offer, and I wanted them to know your story. And I love that you have your perspective and your outlook on life is different. That's what makes you who you are. And being underrated, they gonna know who you are because you ain't always underrated. And I told him something, but hold on, I told him something today. I said, you are a diamond.
I'm cold.
He was like, no, I'm cold. I said, no.
Black.
I said, no, you are a diamond because you have been through a lot, but now you are shining in these new spaces. And that's what it is. A diamond is just no, and I know
I know you
don't.
I'm gonna argue with you.
He's a diamond in
you know
the
what
rough.
You can do with Cole?
Yeah, you know what you can do with a diamond.
Cole give you I'm from Texas.
Cole
give you the best. Cole gives you the best barbecue.
Oh, it does.
And you gotta put fire to it.
Yeah.
And there's a fire that burns here.
And then
I don't know,
so the diamonds last forever.
You gotta get cut. Yeah. I don't want to be cut. I'm a blaze.
You keep going, but he's still a diamond.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm just saying.
I accept it.
Thank you.
Because it means a lot when you have people who compliment you, even when you may feel a certain type of way. Like as much as confident as I am, I still have my moments was like, man, can I really do this?
Yeah. And
then I get a message from somebody, and that's just the big homie upstairs. Like, my father just letting me know, man, you tripping. I got the comforters around you. You just need to utilize the resources.
Yeah.
Because myself, I'm a resource. So when you are a resource, you get more resources.
Yeah. I like that. He said, when you are a resource, you get more resources. So I want to say, is there anything else you would like to tell the viewers before we go? Any words of encouragement?
Well, normally when I end my lives, what I used to say was go be great, go be gods and goddesses. But y'all some people not at that level yet to understand that wholeheartedly yet. So that's why I got to walk them down it. So I'm going to just say, if it's something that you're passionate about, don't let money be the reason why you don't do it.
Ooh, he preaching to me.
Because money is the root of all evil. So you got to learn how to utilize money as a tool and not use to
use money as a tool and not a means to an end.
Like everybody wants to hustle and get the nice things, but God never told us to go get these things.
No.
We're trying to keep up with the Joneses, like what my mama and them used to say. I'm a hill. I like to stand on the top of it. I like to be the king of my hill. You can be the king of your hill. My name is fitting for me, Roderick Hill.
So, guys, I want to say thank you for being amazing. Thank you for joining us. And thank you, Roderick Hill, for being on the show. You are so amazing. So no one guessed the number correctly. But if you're watching this video, you watch the replay and you guessed the number, because I know the answer, you have to tell me what the answer is and I will get with my brother. So I love you and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye, guys.
All right, guys.